Welcome, everybody. What a beautiful day today we have. It's not raining.
I think it's pretty good. Hey, everyone.
Welcome, ladies and germs, raccoons, snakes, weevils,
This is how performance works.
and boys and girls.
Hey, you come more forward, Mom. You in the middle.
We're going to get down here in a minute. We've had a few technical difficulties
Could you guys
because that's what happens when you use electricity and power. Hi, Julie.
I can step back and we can just adjust.
Lovely to see so many smiles on so many faces this morning.
So I feel like
Can you hear me well enough? Can you hear me good enough? How's my voice? Is it better like this? We're a little bit rock and roll. We're a little bit country. That describes Missoula, Montana, right?
It does.
Should we carve this bird?
Yeah, let's carve it.
We are here.
We are here. We are here. Animals are here, are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here, are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. Wildness, wildness, wildness. We are here.
You are
We
here.
are here. Animals are here, are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here, are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. Wildness. 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 Wildness.
Arroyo.
Wildness.
Antelope.
Wildness.
Alluvial fan. Bayou.
Wildness.
Beaver. Beaver Dam. Beaver Meadow. Cape, Kenyon, Kuwa. Cormorant. Channeled scablands. Dendritic drainage. Fox. Forest. Elephant. Geothermal field. Giraffe. Gorilla. Headwaters. Hot springs. Hoodoo. Isthmus.
We are here. We are here. Animals are here, are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here, are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. Wildness.
Imbricated rocks.
Wildness.
Jaguar.
Wildness.
Java moray eel. Laminar flow.
Wildness.
Meander.
Wildness.
Lake.
Wildness.
Lava tongue. Marsh. Meander. Mountain lion. Puma. Oxbow. Old growth. Oasis. Ho-ho-ho. Palouse. Panhandle. Python. Prairie dog. Prairie chicken. Quaking bog. Rock. Rookery. Salt grass estuary. snail, sandhill crane, sandhill prairie, sand waves, tiger, taiga, thicket, trail, vernal pond. We are here.
Wilderness are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. We are here. We are here. Animals are here. Wildness, wildness, wildness.
The Mama Gaia Choir. Welcome, welcome, flying things, crawling things, creeping, running, galloping, swimming, and slithering things. What a grand gathering we have here today. And while you are here, I'm gonna ask for a little bit of your help because I want to build a house. Can we do that? Can we do something? Let's build a house right here, right now. The house of species diversity and wildlife respect. Can I say that? I said that.
You said it.
This house will not be a house of worship. This house will not be a platform for study. This house will not be making a case for management. The House of Species Diversity and Wildlife Respect will be 1, 2, 3, 4 most forthwith and forthright celebration of wilderness, wildness, and wild creatures. Wildallujah!
Wildallujah, wildallujah, wildallujah.
Wildlife respect. That's right, respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me.
Now I know what that means to me, and I hope your mama taught you a little respect. Can I hear a second on that? Your mama teach you some respect out there? What about diversity? Species diversity. Now what is species diversity, you should ask?
I'm asking.
Okay, according to the Encyclopedia of the Earth, that's right, the Earth has its own encyclopedia right there on the interweb. The interweb, the source for all data. By the way, I just want to say here right now that data is not knowledge. I mean, data can become knowledge if there's a learning process in the world, but beware the world becoming a data set.
Tell it, brother.
Hallelujah. But I digress. Let me get back to my point. The Encyclopedia of the Earth tells us that species diversity is species richness and species evenness. Yeah.
All things.
Species richness. The richness species, the richness of species. No, not the rich species that's killing us, not that species.
Capitalism is killing us. Capitalism is
Not the
killing
rich
us.
species, not.
Capitalism is killing us. Capitalism is killing us.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is species richness, and what I take that to mean, and what the Encyclopedia of the Earth goes on to tell us, is that species richness means that there is a wide variety of species in the ecosystem. Now that's good, right? A wide variety of species. That means like a lot, right? Like a whole bunch of species in the ecosystem. But species evenness. What does species evenness? Yeah, a lot of species. That sounds like diversity, does it not? That's diversity right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
But what about species evenness? Species evenness. Why can't we just say species equality? Is equality too political a word?
Amen.
Is that what I'm saying? No, I think it's not. Species equality.
Equality, 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 equality.
Are not all species equal? No, we are taught. We are instructed about predator and prey. We are made to line up in a food chain. We're at the top. Wow, that ain't even it, is it? That ain't even at all. So species evenness, the Encyclopedia of the Earth tells us in a language that I suspect sounds a lot like the language of management. The Encyclopedia of the Earth tells us that species evenness means that each species within the wide variety of the ecosystem that we are looking at here, that each species resides in the ecosystem in even numbers, more or less. So that sounds like equality, does it not? So I think what the encyclopedia is trying to say is what we need is diversity and equality. Amen. Acknowledge. But you know, species evenness, species richness, ecosystem. Wait a minute. I don't live in a managed ecosystem. I'm a human being. I live on the earth, in the world. To say that I live on the world and then there's an ecosystem that's all around me and I'm not part of it is sort of comparable to saying that we're all board members at a planetary board meeting. Yeah, we're all board members at a planetary board meeting. We don't live in the world. We just manage the damn ecosystem. So what do we sell next? How do we diversify? Who to exploit next to increase our profits?
Capitalism is killing us. Capitalism is killing us. Capitalism is killing us. Capitalism is killing us.
The House, the uninstitutional House of Species Diversity and Wildlife Respect, refuses the language of dominance. We refuse the language of management. Yeah. The uninstitutional House of Species Diversity and Wildlife Respect declares all species are equal. All species are equal. Yeah. Wildallujah.
Living in balance with all that is here, on this planet, our home, on this sacred sphere. The tame and the wild, the big and the small, there is no dominion, it belongs to us all. Hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la. Hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la. We're here but a moment, oh yes, we are just passing through. May the planet believe in the best we can do. Hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la. Hey la 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 la, hey 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 la 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 la. For all that is and all to be, let the wild things roam, let our wild run free. For all that is and all to be, let the wild things roam, let our wild run free. Hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey 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 la 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 la. Hey la 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 la, Earth Allujah, Earth Allujah, Earth Allujah, Earth Allujah. One earth, one home, there is no dominion, let the wild
The reading of the saints.
The love of the wilderness is more than a hunger for what is always beyond reach. It is also an expression of loyalty to the earth which bore us and sustains us, the only home we shall ever know, the only paradise we shall ever need, if only we had the eyes to see. Original sin, the true original sin, is the blind destruction for the sake of greed of this natural paradise which lies all around us, if only we were worthy of it. Edward Abbey, 1969.
Along with the possibility of extinction of mankind by nuclear war, the central problem of our age has become the contamination of our environment with substances of incredible potential for harm. Substances that accumulate in the tissues of plants and animal, even penetrate the germ cells to shatter or alter the very material of heredity upon which the shape of the future depends. Some would-be architects of our future look forward to a time when it will be possible to alter the human germ plasm by design. But we may easily be doing so now by inadvertence. For many chemicals, like radiation, bring about gene mutation. It is ironic to think that man might determine his own future by something so seemingly trivial as the choice of an insect spray. Rachel Carson, 1962.
Let us acknowledge
The earth is
my mother. I shall not want. She invites me to lie down in green meadows, leadeth me beside still and raging waters, and restoreth my soul. Mama Gaia leadeth me on the trail to righteousness for the sake of all inhabitants. Yea, though I walk through the valley of corporate capitalism, lo, logos leaping, lo, brands brandishing, lo, markets marketing, I shall fear no evil. For the earth's sturm and drang, willow and weed, fire and rock comfort me, instruct me. Nature has prepared a table for me, and there I will sit down with mine enemies. Gaia anointeth my hands with dirt. My cup is half full, and I will dwell in the earth forever. Acknowledged.
morning wind spreads its fresh smell. We must get up and take that in. And that wind that lets us live, breathe before it's gone. The morning wind spreads its fresh smell. The morning wind spreads its fresh smell. We must get up and take that in. We must get wind that lets us live. The morning wind spreads its fresh smell. We must get up, spread its
Please repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the earth,
I pledge allegiance to the earth,
the lovely planet that sustains us,
the lovely planet that sustains us,
to the rivers, mountains, and stars above,
to the rivers, mountains, and stars above.
clean air, clean water, clean soil,
Clean air, clean water, clean soil,
non-negotiable,
non-negotiable,
with liberty and justice for all.
with liberty and justice for all.
We are here.
Animals are here,
We are here.
We are here. Animals are here. We are here.
Join us.
Animals are here,